What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Scorpios? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with a message for Scorpio from Source. So whatever it is the Source is going to say. I don't know. It's been real. It's been real. We're just going to say that. It's been real. So trigger alert right now, guys. So, but just warning, just a warning. And I just want to say thank you to all my OGs and my new Gs and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. Thank you for coming on the video. And my prayer, as always, is that any video of mine that you watch falls upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your intuition and your discernment to take back your power and live your best journey. And guys, I just want to say, if you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, it is a free way to support the channel. It also helps me connect with your energy in a more conducive way to get you out more resonating readings. And also, guys, if you would like to go further, it is not a requirement. I do want to thank you to anyone who does and who will. It is truly a blessing, and thank you so much. You guys can check out the description box down below if you guys are interested in a personal reading. That is all linked down below. All right, so with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. And yeah, just keeping in mind that it is what Source wants to say, not me. I don't know. I didn't have a topic. Source says I got a message. So if you guys are dealing with any of the other signs, I'm just going to say they've all been real interesting. And you guys, honestly, this go round was the last round. I don't know why it just happened that way. Y'all were the last round to go through. So I don't have any channel messages for you guys, but we'll see what comes out for you guys. Source, what message do you have for Scorpio? What message do you have for Scorpio? What message do you have for Scorpios? Thank you. What's going on with Scorpio, Source? Whoa, okay. The cards have been really wonky tonight. I'm not exactly sure why. Usually I don't have a problem holding them and shuffling them, but they've been kind of wonky. Ooh, clarity. All right. They didn't want me to turn the other one over yet. Yeah, you guys would be like, this is a gift from Source. In other words, this is like, hey guys, you've been in a rut, you've been downhill, you've been not seeing things clearly. Like, it's kind of like maybe you've been stuck in something that's not been serving you, and you're like, I don't know what to do. And Source is like, cool, here you go, here's some clarity. And all of a sudden you get a download, or you get something for sure. Like, you get some kind of inspiration, and with that inspiration, you know exactly what you need to do. It's a gift, though. This is a gift from Source. So it's like an answer to a prayer. This is something you've been waiting on for a long time. You had a huge fear in regards to taking this next step. You didn't know which way to go. You didn't want to fall through. You didn't want things to fall apart. So whatever it is that you've been working on has brought you into a place where you were ready to take that next step on the journey. Sometimes that's what happens, Scorpios. We get stuck in a place because we're just not ready to receive what's next. We're just not open enough for it, expanded enough for it. So that's usually what our spiritual downloads are. Just expansion of our knowledge. Our consciousness is getting bigger, right? And the overall consciousness comes down to, you know, how much love we give to ourselves and how much we're learning and how much we're allowing ourselves to grow. And so it's like you had to go through this period of extensive growth in order to receive clarity on what was going on, or what had happened, or what it is that you can do. Yeah. In love. So this is like a Pisces that you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You don't have to be, but that's what's coming through. But the thing is, guys, is that somebody here does not have They don't have love to give you. Okay, so this is like somebody or something that you're dealing with just could not give back to you. It was like they're draining. They had nothing left. They were like all tapped out for their love. Like, that's it. Broken hearts. Like, hurt people, right? Like that energy of not being clear on what you want, constantly thinking about the past, constantly thinking about what had happened. This could be you in a love offer that you gave to somebody, and that's what it was. Or it could be somebody giving a love offer to you. It doesn't matter. Wherever it is that you are at, there's somebody involved in this situation that does not have the emotions to give. They just don't. They can't offer you anything because they're so, like, I hear forward thinking, but it's not in the way of like growth. This is like all they do is think about the worst possible things out in the future. And it's like, if you take this sword, you can very easily cut this energy out of your life. You realize that now. The choice was always yours. You just didn't want to make it. You like I said, it's like expanding your consciousness, and that's the emotional ego, the one that didn't want to make that move, didn't want to make that call, was that fear, right? Well, what if, but this, it's all basing it on the past, what's happened to you in the past. But the thing is this is in the future, right? This is in the future, or this is in the present moment. It's like the hand of God coming in and giving you a helping hand to help remove this energy from your life. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, something happened. And it's like your eyes were wide open all of a sudden. I was talking about expanded consciousness, and we have the moon, which talks about your subconscious. And the more you tap into your subconscious, the larger your consciousness grows, okay? And like, that's the way it works. And so this is you really growing your consciousness from tapping deeper within. Something happened that caused you to so I was gonna say dabble within, I don't know. So maybe it was like you kind of stuck a toe in and you got sucked in. Lord knows, right? Shoot, Scorpio, we know you ain't afraid to go into the depths. I know that. Shoot. That's the thing, though. It's like something happened and it caused you to go within and to really do some seeking. And it, like I said, it felt like this is like stuck energy. This is a fear that you had from letting this go. This was a deep fear that you had. And in that fear, you were shown something, and it caused you to really look deep within and see that this was, emotionally exhausting, but that this was a wound from your past. I feel like this is the mother wound. So if it was a love, this could have been a divine feminine. You could be a divine masculine. It doesn't have to be, right? It does not have to be at all. But that is just, again, this could have been a divine masculine that didn't have love to give to you. Okay, so it could go either way. I'm just saying what is coming right now through. The thing is that I feel like you guys maybe fought a lot, but felt like this was the person you were meant to be with. Like, it was stuck, even though you knew you weren't happy. It was like, this is how it's supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just feel hopeless and helpless. And it's like you were sick and tired of being sick and tired. Look, and you have love to give. But look at that. You're like trying to offer love to them, and they're too busy like worried about you cutting them out. That's crazy. That's crazy. This person only thinks about you walking away. That's the thing, because Scorpio, you're probably too good for them. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying, like, you're this Queen of Cups in the upright. Like, you're the one that's exhausted. You're tired. It's like tired of fighting for something. And so your subconscious was purged of whatever it was that was making you feel exhausted. And I feel like this is because you weren't giving to yourself. To be the Queen of Cups, like, she's a very loving person, right? She's very open. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's not afraid to be kind and compassionate. But if somebody's not returning the favor, she's not going to give her emotions willy-nilly. Like, she's not just going to throw them out there for anybody and everybody, because that exhausts her, right? And this is a situation that you've been fighting with for a long time, a lot of negativity. And so your subconscious is coming in and purging that energy from you. And you realize that there's a toxic situation that's right here, right now, that you have to face. You have to face. What else for Scorpio source? Wow, thank you. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting. We have 10 and 20 coming out together, okay? So we've got this one first, and we'll do this one. Escoosh, escoosh, escoosh. Let's go down, guys. We're over too far. We won't be able to see what it is that's going on over here. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. So we've got like final judgment here. It's like finally you were given that piece of the puzzle that was missing. You ever get to the last part of the puzzle, you have one piece left and you can't find it, and you search for it for days and days and days and days and days. You've been searching for this. You've been searching for the answer, the key, the clue. And finally, when you gave up searching for that damn little piece of puzzle, it finally fell into your lap because you were like, I can't figure it out anymore. I don't know what to do. And Source is like, yes, finally, now I can come in and do some work. Like, you've been asking for it, but shit, like, you've been holding on so damn tight. Now let me come in and do some work. And so Source says, great, let me show you what to do. Let me help you out. Let me help fill you spiritually. Let me help fill you up. Let me help fill up your cup. But don't give your love away to just anybody. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, Scorpio. It's not worth it. And you guys, like, when you love, y'all love deep, okay? Kind of scary. That's why y'all possessive as hell, okay? When you love deep. So that's the thing. It's like, I feel like you fell fast into this situation and then realized it wasn't going to work out for you. And so judgment happened. And there's somebody else involved here with this. This is the 10 of Wands, and this in the upright talks about friendship, right? It's an interesting story, but it's just like talking about friendship, how friends have had a blowout and, you know, things didn't work out and one of them left or the other one left, or you guys split apart. And then all of a sudden, after some time and after some trials and after some tribulations, after going through life's situations, y'all come back together. And it's like two peas in a far out pod. Y'all, you're inseparable. Like, you realize life had to happen, and that's what makes your bond even stronger. Like, you guys are able to connect with each other on a much deeper level. It's beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you maybe had to deal with heartbreak. Yeah, you maybe had to deal with upsets. But it's okay. It's like that made you a stronger person. And it made you really able to look within, to look at yourself. Yeah, what did I say? This is a story about two friends who fall apart. Make sure I'm all... Okay, I have much more room. I did not think I could go over that far, but that is awesome. Two friends who have a falling out. Devastation. Travesty. Because Source came in and said, this is unbalanced. This isn't going to work. Y'all can't act like this. Y'all can't play this game. Somebody didn't want to change. Somebody was refusing to change, and the other person did. And so what happened? Well, if you're not going to change, Source is going to force change on you one way or the other. The lesson will come, and it's again the travesty. And so I feel like you moved on and you became the Queen of Wands. Like, you're sexy, everybody wants you, you know how to set boundaries, right? But it's all from this broken heart that you received because somebody didn't want to change. So this could have been you not wanting to change and you lost a friend, right? Because you didn't have the emotional reserve to give to them at the time. Or this could have been you gave to somebody who doesn't have an emotional reserve to give to you, and you lost a friend because of that. And somehow, some way, shape, or form, y'all are gonna circle back around. Like, interesting. Okay, thank you, Source. What did I say? There was no balance. And we have the 6 of Swords coming out in the reverse, guys. Like, there's no balance. There was no balance here in this situation. And that's what Source is telling you. Like, it's like, let me show you the imbalance. And it's like your eyes have been open. Yeah, that's what's been turning your fortune. The imbalance. not the equal give and take, like not being able to give or to receive what you're giving, and vice versa. Let's get a little bit more, source. What else? I heard the day of judgment's coming, but it's different. This is like where you go through the trials, you receive the reward. So that's like what it is. It's like, so I heard Order of the Sphinx. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know what that means. Order of the Sphinx. Like, that's an interesting thing to come through right now. But anyways, was that what you wanted to say? Because you're trying to tell me, okay, hold on. It's retribution. Okay, this is like retribution coming back around. So whatever happened, somebody hurt your heart, somebody broke your heart, somebody like feels like they intentionally lashed out at you. And it's like that whole situation becomes clear to what it is. Like this person didn't intentionally try to hurt you. Yeah. It forced you to grow into an unrecognizable character. Somebody who's looked up to, somebody who's admired, somebody who's loved. See? Because there wasn't happiness. There was a lot of illusion before. Exactly. This person was cold towards you, right? They were cold towards you. And it's interesting because I feel like all this energy is tied together, right? It's like this is how they acted towards you, but they acted that way towards you because they wanted to create an illusion and they didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to change. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, Pisces you were dealing with. Does not have to be. You guys could have Pisces highly aspect in your chart as well. Yeah, there's definitely this energy that this person, they wanted to create an illusion, or maybe you wanted to create an illusion with this person and then they treated you cold. But I'm really getting all these energies tied together. Really getting them all tied together. A Libra. Could be a Libra. It could be a mom. Oh, okay. Well, maybe for some of y'all, it's a mom that's like that, trying to create an illusion to keep you away from somebody that you care about. That was interesting. I don't know if y'all heard the dog in the background. Yeah. Anxiety and fear. That's the thing. You had a lot of respect for this person, gave them a lot of love, looked up to them and everything, and they created this illusion around you. Right? I feel like two things are coming through here. It forced you into becoming your own empress within, right? Because this person was creating an illusion around you. And secondly, this person made you think that they were in empress energy, willing to give, to nurture, to be there for you. And at the end of the day, what they didn't want you to see, what you figured out, was that it was all a lie. And so now they're asking you to network, but I think networking is scary for you. Yeah. Causes a lot of fear. Because it comes back to this, is like, well, if I network and what if this shit happens again? I lose a good friend, or I lose the people who are supposed to be in my life. Like, this is an interesting story, y'all. Let me know if this resonates. So I feel like you guys lost a lover and went to somebody who wasn't loving you, and then lost like a best friend or a really good friend along the way. Like, that's the energy that's coming out here. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you guys to connect with Earth, right? Mother Earth. Like, if you guys have a pet, like, give that pet love and watch how that pet responds to you. You know, that's what they're saying. It's like you need to see something respond to the love that you have to offer, especially with this Empress energy coming out. And I do feel like you guys are in your Empress energy now, right? Or you will be soon. And the thing is that it's saying that when you guys step up into this and show something love that can give love back to you without being a human, because you can't ask another human to give you love. Like, you need to see being given love from something. You know, it's interesting. A story that I have is like the whole reason I have another dog, right? It was my brother's dog, and he offered it to my dad. And so we went down to go see her, and she's been abused and everything like that. It's a really crazy story, right? Like, Anyways, she doesn't like men, and she has a very hard time with people in general. And the thing is my dad went in to meet her first, and she was scared. She was barking at him and everything like that, right? And I went in later, and my dad, he was outside, my brother was there, and she ran right up to me, and he goes, he's never done that with anybody. I was like, well, abuse knows abuse, right? Like, that was the first thing. And then I realized, is like, sometimes you have to have something in life choose you. So what is that thing in life that's chosen you? And that made me see things from a whole different way. And I know that seems so silly, but it's not. It's like when I spent a whole lifetime chasing, and I feel like this is what you've done, Scorpio. You spent a whole lifetime chasing just to get fulfilled. And you don't know what it's like to have somebody or something choose you. And that's why they're saying get out in Earth and spend time with Earth. Because when you choose Mother Earth, it will respond back to you. You'll get to see it grow with the love that you give. It might take time, yes, but it's something that you'll see. Yeah, we have passion coming out here on the bottom. It's time for you to relight your own passions. What excites you? Because you've only scratched the surface. Yeah, like you've only scratched the surface. Source is showing here. It's like, look, in two opposing elements, right? Like if you put fire on ice, like, isn't this interesting? Fire to ice melts ice and turns it into water, which puts out fire. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't know why that came up, but that obviously resonates with somebody, and I needed to say it. So it was just an interesting connection too, like, right? So Source is just showing you, like, you're the only one that can put out your fire, but you're also the only one that can ignite it and melt the ice that you've put around your heart. Like, it's okay for you to be in a vulnerable state. I feel like that's definitely difficult for you, but that's okay. It's okay. We all have to go through our stages, right? Whatever those stages are. Whatever it is that we're meant to experience. It's not against us. It's for us. It's so that we're ready for the next stage. It's the anointing. Yeah, you're finding your freedom. 24, which is 6. And that talks about balance. Again, we have 6 here. Right? You're finding balance. But what you're finding balance in is freedom of self. Like freedom of expression. The freedom to be. The freedom to have. Right? The freedom of life. There's something beautiful here. It's like step through the portal and watch as your life blossoms and changes. Like, don't be afraid anymore. Just, if you get an inspiration, try it. Isn't it better to have tried than failed than to have never tried at all? Because now you know. And you're not starting over. You're learning from experience. And moderation, right? We have, it's interesting, 32, which is 5, right? 5 and 5 to change. But moderation and rhinoceros, it's like anything in excess is bad. Take everything in moderation. You don't need to overdo anything. You just need to do a little bit at a time. There's no reason to stress yourself out, okay? You guys' reading has been incredible too. Like, just incredible. Some great information coming out. Source is clarifying everything that I felt was coming through. I'm so grateful for Source. Like, none of this would be possible without Source, guys. Like, none of it. Yeah. Here you go. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. This is number 19. This is 10. I feel like it's important for you to gift yourself, too. I feel like you need to treat yourself. Like, take yourself out. Like, don't be afraid to take yourself out. Buy yourself something new. Also, if somebody new comes in, don't be afraid to be loving and kind and compassionate towards them. They're not your past, right? They're not your past. Romance. 25, which is 7, right? You are lucky. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So we definitely have gifting, right? A lot of giving. So there may be somebody that you're trying, again, that friend that you're trying to reconnect with, and they're just saying, like, be your true self, like, however you are. You know, this could be one of those cute little love stories, but it might not be, right? This could just be a really good friend. So just whatever, however it resonates for you guys, just don't be afraid to live with your heart on your sleeve. Like Source is saying, like, broken hearts are part of the process. They make us stronger. Even though they suck, they make us stronger, right? Okay. Oh, thank you for choosing to overcome your struggles. Love, Source. Like, Source is just saying, thank you. You've come so far. You've done so much. Don't give up. Like, that's why you're getting this gift from Source, because you've chosen to do this. Like, you chose to cut out it's almost like people who are like this. It's not just one person, but it was like really all connected to that one person. Okay. Use the elements. Oh my gosh, this is the first time this has ever come out. So we have water, air, earth, fire, and ether. And isn't it funny? We got fire and water. Remember what? Oh no! Okay, I'll show you guys. Sorry, I just got excited. Okay, so we've got fire, and we were talking about how the fire melts the ice and turns it into water, right? And then getting out with earth, talking to source, freeing yourself, right? Isn't this crazy? Like all these synchronicities coming out. And then look, and then waterfall came out underneath that, but we have ancestors, generations, like this. What did I say? This could be a mother. And then we have the ancestors card coming out saying, yeah, this is definitely somebody that's close to home at least. So maybe this is the mother of your child, or it's the mother of your husband, or your whoever you're with. Maybe it's the mother of the lady you're with. Whatever, guys, whatever it is. Definitely that ancestral energy coming through, just clarifying that, yes, this is somebody you have a lot of respect for. Study ancient wisdom. You will begin to find your own answers. Yeah, and you guys should already, because that stuff interests you anyways. So, you know, not quite like Sag, but you guys are, I would say, a close second to really getting involved in all that dark stuff, you know, the stuff that people doesn't want to talk about because it's scary. You love all that stuff. Get into it, guys. Get dirty. Come on, let's get dirty with it. Gossip has you at a standstill. Stand up, push forward, and allow your success to speak for you. So right now, you're concerned about what people are going to say about what decisions you're about to make. That's what you're worried about. And you're worried about everybody talking. And I think people are already talking. People are going to say whatever the hell they're going to say. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what you do or what you don't do. People are going to say. So it's like, that's just it. And then people are going to wash their hands of it later when you're like, well, I didn't do it because you said X and X. They're going to be like, why did you let me control your life like that? Like, you're the one who can ultimately make the decisions. Like, everybody wash their hands of that shit. So don't be afraid of whatever people are going to say. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore. Who cares? Let it all be true. Shoot, I don't have time to correct that gossip and rumors because I got too much other stuff I got to focus on. Let your success speak for you. Unfortunately, this connection is built on lies and secrets to teach you discernment. Source, thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. What did I say? Like, this was a person that you were connected to, that when you cut this person out, like, you let go of people who are like this altogether. You know what that is? That's your discernment. Because now you're coming in and you're like, I get it. I get why I gotta do this. I get why I gotta cut them out. Like, I get why I can't be around that person. I get why I can't be around that person. It has nothing to do with that person. It has everything to do with the journey that you're on and the route that you're taking. And sometimes you just can't entertain all energies. You can't be a people pleaser. You just can't. You gotta protect yourself. So don't be afraid to protect yourself, Scorpio. You don't gotta give yourself away. We know that with talking to you too, because we've got your energy over here. So again, so many synchronicities coming out. Just a beautiful reading. You guys have so much going for you. Don't be afraid to do what Source is inspiring you to do, because Source has got your back. Work on your faith, guys. Work on your faith, okay? You guys are amazing. Don't give up. I'm sending out light and love, and I'm going to leave it there. So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Scorpios, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.